Alright, it worked this time. Alright, welcome back to part 5 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I guess this series might be back on now. Basically, I have 2 copies of this game available, and one of them freezes at really earlier points in the game, and the other apparently freezes at that button you just saw me press back there, so I might have to switch back and forth in this series between which copy I'm using and see how that works out. Basically, I guess whenever the game winds up freezing, I'll probably just play back up to that point off screen. I gotta get rid of these stupid imps now. I guess you don't really have to, but I think you get a free card if you do it. And it's not too hard overall. That one doesn't give you an animation showing you where the card appears, but it appears there. I've got 8 cards. I really don't get what the point of this thing is. It seems to just destroy an infinite amount of barrels. I guess it's basically just an obstacle for the game that doesn't really make any sense, but it's there. And this place is extremely dangerous. That pipe could have easily crushed Harry and killed him right there, but he luckily moved out of the way before that happened. I'm not sure what I'm looking for right now. Oh, there's the ladder. I guess I have to go back up here. Because I didn't successfully do the wall sneaking thing the first time I went here. There we go. And once you get off here, you need to push this. And I guess then you're supposed to fall off. Or jump off, either way. And you can climb up here and you wind up in this place where you need to use Lumos to find this hidden path. And once you go through there, somehow the tape falls down from there and you can grab it. And with all the confusion of the game freezing, I don't remember if that's the last item I was supposed to find. But I think it was, so I'm just gonna go back.
Have a good look around. The cellar is full of surprises.
And I'm trying to go over all of the things again. I think there were 3 and I got all 3. There are always more barrels to destroy, whether there's a point to it or not.
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
And yes, I did find all of her things.
Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
You're such a kind boy, Harry. You really deserve a famous witches and wizards card.
And we get another card out of it. That's the 9th one, so 1 more will improve the stamina bar.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Gilderoy Lockhart's signing copies of his latest book in Flourish and Blots. We were thinking of going in to see him. Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh,
And we might as well go to this book signing
then.
thing.
Thanks.
Let's go inside.
I mean, why not? For some reason, they don't think they can go inside without me going in first. I guess I'm just the leader at everything. Nobody can do anything without Harry Potter allowing it.
Great Scott! Is that? It is. It's Harry Potter! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts.
So as soon as he sees Harry Potter, he just decides to launch himself into an announcement.
Potter. Famous Harry
And
Potter.
Malfoy acted like Malfoy and Ginny are basically acting like that was a big deal somehow.
Girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one.
Lucius Malfoy giving Ginny a free book isn't suspicious in the slightest here.
It's the least I can do.
I'm sure that's a completely insignificant detail that will never come back in this story. And then everyone else leaves.
Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing
Well, I just
your
have to listen to this
and
lecture
first,
about fame, apparently.
you keep.
Harry.
Why,
Harry,
I remember the
we've
time
missed
when I was
the
writing
train.
my
Missed
second
the
bestseller.
train.
We missed the train.
The Hogwarts
I believe
Express
the
left
more
5
exposure
minutes
I got
ago.
to the rest, the
No.
better
Was
my
If it left 5 minutes ago, then that would mean Malfoy and Ginny and pretty much everybody else that was just here also missed the train.
3 weeks subsequently leaking
it's
the
our
story
only
to the
chance of
prophet
getting
that
to
I've been
school on
captured by
time.
trolls
So
in the
then
wild.
why are we the only
These
ones who have
I
to
managed regain my former
do something
prominent
else to get
position
to
as
Hogwarts?
the most popular wizard? Harry? Oh.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the leaky cauldron.
I like how he just takes a few steps slowly and then just bursts out into a run over there. I don't know why I really have to meet him over there. Couldn't we just walk there together?
Ready to go to Hogwarts,
I mean,
Harry?
I think we're supposed to be friends. In any case, we're finally headed towards Hogwarts. Based on the look of that loading screen, I'm guessing things don't go well. I mean, that doesn't look like Hogwarts.
Look, Harry! There's Hogwarts straight ahead! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Hogwarts is straight ahead. And Ron just bails out of the car, leaving Harry to crash into the bumping willow by himself. Some friend he is. And Harry, I think, said uh-oh, like, long before anything actually went wrong.
Here, Harry!
So he must have just jinxed it.
Willow's got me!
Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold
I
on.
can't do anything else!
Okay, maybe this tree isn't the Whomping Willow in this game. Because the Whomping Willow has Ron, and Ron isn't anywhere near this tree. Okay, I fell to my death there, but... I'll do better next time. Alright, maybe take things a little slower so I don't just die instantly for once. There we go. Made that jump. And the next one, and we're now off this, whatever you call this tree we crashed into. I just have to explore this area a bit because I'm pretty sure there are some cards you can get here. And that's not one of them. You just get a chocolate frog here, which there's not really any point to, because I don't see how you could possibly get yourself very injured by now. I mean, this is basically just the start of the area. I mean, there are a few points where you can theoretically get hurt before that chocolate frog, but you would have to be really bad to be significantly hurt by then. Ooh, that kind of hurt. I think you have to throw these things here because for some reason they disappear longer when they're thrown than when you hit them with Flipendo. Alright, that branch finally moved out of the way so I can get back to moving along this wall. Throw this thing out of the way too. I didn't hit myself with that one, but then I walked into the spores after, I guess, so I still hurt myself with it. And here's another treasure chest, which I accidentally jumped on and then jumped off of it. This is a really hard clearing to actually walk into. At least it was for me at the time. So we got a chocolate frog there, and that one was actually useful.
Flipendo!
You need to Flipendo whatever those things are to get through this clearing now. We have an update by the Remember All with the task to find the exit tunnel marked on the map. I never really used the map in this game though, so I still won't really bother with the map. I'll just walk around until I find the way out. And here's another stupid imp boss battle. Basically, just keep casting spells at the imps until they get bored and leave you alone. I'm not targeting right now. There we go. Alright, so once you get rid of all of them, that one appears there, which you have to destroy, and then it clears this path, which I walked through too fast and hurt myself again. And when you get over here, that tree stump, or part of a tree just falls down there. Log, yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking of. The log falls down there, and you can gather this card and then climb it up this. I think the path on the left from this view leads to a chocolate frog, which I could kind of use, but I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what, yeah, I will go for it, because it's probably pretty dangerous to proceed with the health I have right now. Especially once I saw what the next place is going to be. There we go. Now we can get back to this thing. Just have to make my way over there again. call Hedwig here because Hedwig is always around whenever one of these things show up. Basically brings you a letter warning you about the enemy you're just about to run into here. Probably some of the more annoying enemies in this game. Especially because they don't immediately react to your spell. If they're already charging at you, hitting them with it won't really help. So you have to hit them with it before they decide they're going to attack. Which isn't always easy, but chase them off and then all of the fog disappears.
Nintendo!
I can move on through here. Oh my god, there are a lot of imps around here. I'm not even trying to target them, but I just can't hit anything else because they're everywhere. Guess I can use this potion vial I have here because I can refill it immediately after. With this stump that conveniently just lies here. Guess I have to approach it from just the right angle to be able to fill the vial, but more conveniently I can't be damaged while I'm filling it. Which is good because these imps are constantly throwing things. And here we finally run into Ron, being held by the Whomping Willow, which apparently has an eye. It's weird how he can scream while he's talking like that, but anyway, basically the idea is to target the obvious weak point, which is the eye, which you can't do immediately. I think you need to attack the hands first. And you basically just need to wait until it shows its hands. Of course, if you're doing things right, you might want to avoid its attacks in the meantime, but I don't like doing that, because who likes to do things the traditional way? I guess Hedwig can drop some food for you to have to heal yourself a little bit during this battle. But I guess if I really got in trouble, I still have a potion I can use. Can't tell if one hit should do it or two, but hopefully it's one because this battle's already getting a little repetitive. Just stand over here in this corner and hope it can't reach me here. But you can't seem to even come close with that hand. And with that cutscene, that will do that boss. Or that will do it for that boss.
Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated. Oh, it was nothing. Anyway, we'd better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late.
And then Ron runs awkwardly off without us, but then waits at this door,
Hurry up, Harry, we're already late.
which was just conveniently open when the Whomping Willow was defeated. Just in case Harry was considering running to Hogwarts without Ron.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to this term is seeing Snape. Let's just hope he's left because he missed out on the defense.
And as soon as they get onto the grounds, they just stop to discuss Snape.
Sacked. I mean, everyone hates him.
Or maybe he's waiting to
And they don't notice him anywhere near them, despite how he would have had to approach from the wide open grounds, like where you can see for miles before
I noticed that
getting to
considerable
them.
damage seems to have been done to a very valuable Whomping Willow.
And how did he notice the Whomping Willow was damaged when
That tree didn't
he would have had to
match
go
up,
through
Harry.
that door that they're blocking to see that?
To make your way immediately to the Gryffindor common room.
But Professor Snape, we...
Go, and count yourselves lucky. If I should catch either of you out after tonight, I will definitely deduct house points.
And luckily Snape is nice enough to let us off with a
I'll meet
warning.
you outside the entrance hall.
And Ron decides to meet me outside the entrance hall because, as usual, he's not going to actually just walk with me.
Flipendo!
Ow!
Get to your common room,
Ow!
Potter.
Ow! 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 Ow!
And because Gryffindor doesn't have any house points yet, anything I do to Snape, I cannot be punished for in any way, so I'll just attack him here for a while.
Go to your common room immediately.
And then run off. Because if he hates Harry Potter so much anyway, you might as well give him a reason to. I guess Ron stopped to wait for me there, but... if you just hit these tiny tree or bush things, they usually give you something. Like I got one stink pellet back from one of them.
Let's go in, Harry.
And he wants us to go inside.
We better do as Snape says.
Well, you'll have to join me in part 6 to see us actually go into Hogwarts. Hopefully I'll see you then, but based on the results of the last video, I'm the only person who actually even cares about this series, but since it's fun to play, I will continue with it, of course.